Hello and welcome. I'm your host, William Liu. I'm joined by co-host Alex Wong. This is the snowy morning after the Raptors bounce out of the NBA Cup. We will always have the Raptors' 39-point first quarter. We will always have Red Panda at halftime, but ultimately what we have is a big loss to discuss. And in the building for that loss was myself, but also Alex Wong. Man, Alex, how was it paying real cash money to see the Toronto Raptors?
I got really excited about the Cup a couple weeks ago when the Raptors clinched Group A in the East. I had no idea the Raptors were gonna, slide away here, losing six out of
Ooh,
seven.
ooh. Gave it
No
all they got.
RJ,
Yeah.
no IQ, no battle. I'm sure ticket prices slid away as well yesterday
I'm not gonna
as
lie.
the
I saw,
game
I
approached.
saw some empty courtside tickets. I'm
I
not gonna
saw a
lie.
lot of people there yesterday who I know aren't paying full price to be there.
Yeah. There were a lot of real Raptor fans in the building. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but Cup fever is over, man. I was looking forward to us potentially, I don't know, going to Vegas. Me getting
mm,
a faux hawk, us hanging a banner up at Scotiabank Arena for the Cup. But
man.
the Knicks showed up and just dominated us. It was a really fun. I will say that first quarter, a
Oh
little
man.
playoff vibes. I was really trying to suck
Mm-hmm.
myself into this Cup fever. Like Brandon Ingram, Jalen Brunson going toe to toe. That was
That was
real
fun.
exciting, man.
That was really fun.
That
Yeah.
was really exciting. And then, 3 minutes into the second quarter, the game slipped away, and that was it. Yeah.
No, it was like a really good game, and then the second quarter started. You're like, it's like the lights in the club came on, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh wait,
Yeah,
hold
they're,
on,
they're,
is
they're
that, is
playing
that Grady
Usher.
Dick and
They're
Chucky
playing
Hepburn
Usher,
over there?
lover, and friends. Yeah, I'm like, why am I begging Chucky Hepburn to make a three, man?
No,
What's going on?
it was crazy. And then Chucky, by the way, he came in the game and like wasn't shy at all. He's like, I'm gonna start bombing threes. I'm like, yo, this ain't the
Oh my,
905. We gotta
no,
we gotta
man.
play our role right now, man.
Yeah, that was a
No, I
tough one.
mean,
I was begging my nephew to go home in the fourth quarter. It was actually pretty funny. He's
really,
like,
he wouldn't
He's
go.
like, no, they might come back. I'm like, bro, I will give you $500 if they come back here. They're down 18 with 5 minutes left.
Why are you so transactional
And,
with your
and
12-year-old nephew, man?
everything is transactional. And I'm
Uh
like,
huh.
yo, bro, you live in North York, man. Like, can we please leave now?
Yeah.
Holy. Anyways, finally convinced him to leave with like 5 minutes left. So
This guy was like Matt Devlin, man. Yo, you didn't hear it on the broadcast, but Devlin was like, after a 5-0 run,
oh no.
he was like, they're right there. I was like,
Mm.
Matt, come on, dog.
Yo, you know what? You can't hate on Matt for that, man.
I'm not
That's
hating. I'm just saying it's funny, man.
that's part of the routine, man. It'd be actually really funny if he zagged and he was like, yo, guys, it's over.
Yeah, yo, wrap it up, man.
Yeah,
Wrap,
Raps down 18 here. Yo, it's over,
get
guys.
out the
Just
salami and cheese,
yeah,
mama.
yeah,
This
get
ball
out.
game is over.
Yeah, get out your Uber app, man. This ball game is over.
Yeah, people
But yeah,
forget Matt
man.
Devlin's an employee of the Raptors, not a not of Sportsnet. I mean, technically he is of all three, which is a huge flex, but
Yeah.
you're a Raptor employee,
Um
man. Come on now.
yeah, shouts to listeners. Cheryl ran into her at the Union Station food court, before the game.
Mm.
Nephew wanted to try Shake Shack for the
Ooh.
first time. And yeah, she says she's part of the chat and stuff, so she was really excited to run into me, and I was really excited as well because nephew thinks I'm popular, so that's important right now.
Yeah, I think what we do is hard to explain to our family.
Mm.
You know, they're
No, it's
like,
not that hard. I tell them we have 12,000 subscribers, and they laugh at me.
"Wow,
So
that's pretty hard." You know, what I mean, you're rounding
yeah,
up a little bit there, buddy. But no, but I
Please
think
help us get to 12,000
yeah.
subscribers.
Everybody hit like on YouTube, hit
Yeah,
subscribe.
we're almost
Um,
there.
we're
We're
almost
right
there.
there.
When has a Chinese person ever rounded down? Well, I guess when they tip. Yeah.
wow. Oh man. Okay,
Yeah.
so I mean, yeah. How did you feel watching that game, man? For me, I just felt like this was clearly, like, I'm not saying we had no business being there, but like the
hmm
Knicks are like a serious team. They're like ready to win, and the Raptors, they showed up, and I'm like, kind of had an identity crisis in front of national television. That was
Yeah,
my big takeaway.
Raps are. I think you mentioned this on Monday too when we chatted. It's like Raps are like kind of half trying to win, and then half bringing in these 905 guys, half trying to figure out the rotation right now. I mean, the big disappointment is like, oh, you would have wished to see what this would have looked like with the full roster. Not that maybe it would have made a difference, but with RJ and Quickly in there, I think you just kind of want to see what these guys look like in meaningful games, right?
Mm.
And I think if there's one positive for me seeing Brandon Ingram going up against, Wingstop over there in New York,
Ooh.
Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and I thought Brandon really showed out, held his own,
Hmm.
was really efficient. Finished with 31, 6 and 6. Was dueling with Brunson there in the first quarter, and for me, that's the one positive that I'm gonna take from this game is that in a big game in this type of playoff environment, like we have a number one option that we can rely on offense, right? And
Hmm.
that's what we traded for. And Brandon struggled a little bit recently, so I thought that was a big positive for me
Yeah.
coming out of this. Before we get to the real ugly stuff, like aka Big Ugly. Yeah.
Well, oh man, that's tough. Yeah, I think the NBA Cup is supposed to be the showcase of like, um, for a lot of people, they're not tuning into the first 2 months in the like basketball. Like a lot of people say they tune in around Christmas. The NBA was like, maybe we moved that up a couple of weeks and at least showcase some of the hottest teams because that's really what the NBA Cup is. It's like who are the hottest teams of the first 2 months, and the Raptors were one of those teams. And when you get onto this national TV stage where you're in the primetime slot with the Knicks, Mike Breen's in the building. I walk in, Mike Breen's in the building. Walt Frazier is wearing like a leopard skin coat, like head to
Sheesh.
toe. Like it
This
was
guy
like
outdressing
wow.
Sam McDaddy. Yeah.
Oh man,
Sheesh.
McDaddy couldn't do nothing to that. Santa Claus is
Sheesh.
sitting courtside with Nav Bacha in case he
Yeah.
needed
By the
more
way, what is
attention.
this Santa Claus thing? They were showing him as a red carpet welcome
Yeah,
on
I
this.
don't
Like,
know,
we
man.
welcoming Santa now? Like,
Toronto's
we
turning the sports courtside experiences into the lamest thing possible.
it's a
Like,
little free thinking to me because we all know Santa's not real.
hey,
So like,
well, I
what are we
mean,
doing? Yeah.
did you break that to little Henry over
I
there?
think little Henry knows by now. Yeah.
Oh, Henry.
He was more impressed by Red Panda.
No, we should all be more impressed by
He's like,
Red
"What is
Panda.
this Chinese music?" I'm like, "Yo, chill, bro."
Yo, that's the best song of all time.
I'm
Da,
like, "You're
da, da, da,
Korean. Shut
da,
up."
da, 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 da.
He's like,
Anyway,
"Did she choose this music?"
I think she does.
Yeah, no, but national
No,
stage, Breen's
yeah,
in the building,
and then you gotta showcase like why you're here, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that was a little bit disappointing is that the Raptors didn't actually show why they're here. If you're like a first time like casual like NBA fan, like you're tuning in because it's on like Prime, and this is the only two games on tonight. You watched the first game; that was pretty competitive. Miami ultimately folded after being up 16-0, and then they lost by double digits. But Miami still fought hard, and you're like, okay, I see what they got over there. Then you see Toronto, you're like, oh, okay, let me see what this team's about. They're 15-10. I mean, besides Brandon Ingram, they didn't show you anything. You know what I mean? In
Well,
terms of like what got them here, which was the team basketball, which was the pressure defense, which was, that beautiful passing sequences that we've seen from the Raptors all season. The second unit coming in to give you a lift. Like, we didn't see any of that. We just saw Brandon's individual brilliance, and the Raptors barely scraped to get 100 points, which is basically what's been the case since RJ went down. All right. So, I don't know. At this point, RJ, he might be an MVP candidate just based on the impact of this team without him,
RJ
man.
just needs to come back, like cut to the rim, like every possession, and people are gonna be like, "Holy shit, man, we missed this guy." Yeah.
I mean,
No, but
he's gonna get a huge ovation when he comes back.
no, it's quiet game from Scotty. Um,
Yeah, quietest game of the year, man. We've been talking about Scotty as like a all-star, all
yeah.
NBA caliber player this year, which he has been. This game doesn't negate that, but again, you would hope that when you are on the biggest stage, you just prove to like this is like the final. Well, it's not the final. It's like a midterm, and the
Yeah.
Raptors just bombed it, man.
Well, I'm gonna zag here and just kind of say
Okay,
like, the Raptors kind of showed the national television audience like who they are right now. Like
which is what?
which is that they're not a good team right now.
Come on.
No, like I don't, like yes, the 14-5 start was great, and
Yeah.
yes, some of it you have to attribute to the injuries and stuff, but this is the Raptors team that we've been seeing now for like 2 weeks,
Mm.
right? Like there's a lot of questions going into every game. They again almost allowed 70 points in the first half yesterday.
Every game.
And you got to consider the quality of the opponent too, right? Like you look at Boston
Okay.
and then you look at New York. Like to me, those are two of the best teams in the East, and this is a clear indication, and I think it's good for the Raptors to kind of know exactly where they stand right now. And that 14-5 start doesn't really prove anything if you're going up against these teams at the top and you're
Mm.
clearly not close enough to competing with them right now. Because
Yeah.
if you were to tell me the Raptors are going to go into the playoffs right now, and I know the standings are kind of bunched, I think they're like one game out of ninth or something. But like,
Damn,
if
already?
you go into the playoffs. You go into the playoffs right now. Yo, poverty hits you quick in the East,
Holy.
man. Yeah, man. It's
You
like
start
real
working
life.
for a month and this is what happens
It's
to your
real
life?
life, man.
Damn,
No,
we
but
wanna
it's
check
like
the check right now, man.
right now, if the Raptors were walking to the playoffs, I think they're an easy 4-1 opponent for somebody.
Oh, man.
Like that's where they are right now. So they're gonna have to prove otherwise moving forward. And I guess the other positive is because they lost the Cup quarterfinals here, they get a little time off.
Oh, my God, bro.
They could go to Curacao this week, man. Caraco.
I'm sick of this time
yeah.
off thing. Like, I
Darko-
understand it.
Why not, man?
it.
I like that they're getting the time off. It's a little it's like you mentioned you take the midterm and then you don't go to school for like a week. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. No, but after the game, the first thing I saw from Raptors PR was December 10th and 11th. The Raptors will not practice. Details on Friday's availability will be shared Thursday. I'm like, oh, so they're getting 2 days off now.
Hey, man, like I know they've been stinking up the joint, but like they have been playing a lot of games. So
Everybody's been playing a lot of games.
I know, but
man.
it's time to
what
just
you train all offseason
No,
for
get
is
a little-
to play 82 games, not to gas out after 25. Like, what is that?
Not to be that guy, but a little R&R never hurts in the middle of this season. Like yeah. So
we talk about this like it's reading week, man. It's
yeah,
not
no,
reading week.
it is reading week, man. They should read those motivational messages from Darko this week, No, but they're off until Monday.
Yeah,
When they play the other Cup quarterfinal loser, Miami.
sure.
And then they have 2 games between now and next Thursday. So, we know that what did RJ got injected with some plasma or something?
Yeah, PRP.
Yeah, he got some PRP in him. So he's going to be updated. His status is going to be updated in a week. Quickly was ill. So maybe by the time next week when they get back together, kind of restart the season, restart the second chunk of this regular season, second quarter, and kind of regroup. I think this is good for the team, man. Just take a little time off here. It's good.
Yeah.
Go to Curacao, man. Yeah.
Yep. Quickly being ill too. I mean, like it sucks. Like we know he's been under the weather, and like this is like not a fake thing or anything like that. Like everyone knows this.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I thought it was just like if this were a real playoff environment and a guy missed a game because he was sick, like you know what I mean. Like I guess it kind of just proves that the moment isn't as big as sort of like the marketing around the moment is.
Yeah, and it's hard to know like the level of illness.
He's definitely sick. He's
Yeah.
100% sick. Like
Yeah.
we have friends of ours who went to shoot around in the morning of the game yesterday, and IQ was clearly not like he was just not good. You know what I mean? So like it's not a surprise, and he was like questionable when he gutted it out against the Celtics, and that didn't really help the team too much. Like if anything, IQ went out there, played sick, and everyone was like, IQ sucks.
Yeah. No, it's a lose-lose.
So it was a lose-lose. I get it, but
Yeah, the Call of Duty, hello and welcome appearance shine has worn off now.
hey,
for
you get
IQ,
1 month
so-
off of that. You get
Yeah,
one month
so-
off of that.
So the scapegoat chain might be coming back for IQ. And like, Jamal Shedd starting in place, like I think we found out about the limits of what we can get from Jamal Shedd too, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
for
good.
sure.
It's good to get a burst from him, like off the bench, working
yeah.
with Mamu, giving us 15, 20 minutes. But if you're relying on him to be a big shot maker, give you 30 minutes, like that's not that guy.
Yeah.
So quick is super important to this team. We've talked about RJ, and they're getting nothing off the bench right now, right? Like
They get nothing off the bench.
who's
man.
coming off the bench? I mean, Mamu had a quiet game yesterday as well.
Yeah.
And
That's-
and again, it's like, listen, like I know Mamu's had a great start to the season,
Yeah.
but it's Mamu, man. Like this guy became too important at work. Like you can't rely on this guy to give you like 15 points a game or something
Right.
every game. Like he's also just not that guy.
Yeah, Mama with 2 points last night, 2 rebounds. Again, like
Yeah,
these are the
double-double.
reasons why the Raptors got into the NBA Cup was Jamal and Mamu.
Right.
But then we didn't see. Well, I mean, Jamal. I disagree with Jamal just in the sense that I saw him like fight and like empty his tank out there again. Like he was.
That's fair, but he's not a starting level point guard right now.
No, he's not. Exactly, he's not.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone was hyping up to be that. I mean, he's the
No.
45th pick from last year. He's a second-year player.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty obvious limitations to his offense.
Yeah.
Like for a point guard, he doesn't generate much offense.
No, and the 3-pointer is inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not super reliable. Like what did the Raptors shoot from 3 yesterday? I can't imagine it was good.
11 of 39, which is 29%.
Yeah, see there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
so Matt Devlin had to shout it's right there like 28 times when the ball was in the air. Because it's like this is the Raptors. Like when they're down, like they don't really have that type of explosive offense
No,
to get them back. They need to
no.
play a close game. They need to play good defense. Get the ball to Brandon. Get his shot making going in a close game and stuff. Like there's a clear formula to how the Raptors can win.
Yeah.
And right now the formula is just not there.
No, man. I mean, you knew it was going to be tough when the starting lineup came out and you saw Ochai Baji and Jamal Shed lining up opposite to Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges. Like, come on, dude. That's not. In what
Man.
world is that fair, man? You know what I mean? Like that's
Jalen Brunson though, man. I know he's been obviously
Oh,
hailed in
man.
New York. Like he's a
Brother.
cult hero there. But this guy is incredible, man. Like imagine
it's-
having Jalen Brunson on your team, man.
Yo, and that's the thing. It's the leadership. There's like a nasty factor to him. You know what I mean? Like you felt the impact, even though Brandon only scored 4 points less than him. Like Jalen Brunson had 35. Like Brandon was right there with 31. I just felt like you felt those like the impact of Brunson's shots because it's like crossover pull up in your eye, like straight up. I'll shoot over you, even though he's 6'1".
he
Like,
got that nasty like little like fadeaway too.
He got
Like
the
where
little
he just
fadeaway.
spins and fades away. Like oh my god.
He got the hard drives, and then he's so physical. Like, I mean, none of this
Yeah.
is new. Like, we've all seen Brunson, but like, he's so physical on these, and he manages to be a bully. And then,
Yeah.
even small plays like that one play where the Raptors were. It's like the fourth quarter already. Jamal Shed like full court pressures against him. He's been doing this all night. He finally gets one turnover off of him by stripping him, and then he feeds it ahead to Scotty Barnes. You're like, okay, that should be 2 points. Jalen Brunson like hustles like crazy, comes all the way back. And whether you want to call that a foul that wasn't called or whatever, but the fact is he hustled all the way back, slapped the ball out of Scotty's hands, and made the Raptors inbound instead of getting 2 free points. It's like that's a leader, man. That's like it's like the Knicks are up 20 in the fourth quarter and they're definitely gonna win, and he's still doing that. Like there's just a level of like doggedness and being competitive that I just consistently see the Raptors fall underneath when these games get to this point. Like, sports are, I keep saying this, but sports, it's like push comes to shove, you gotta like push past that. And you can either mentally accept the little excuses of we're young, we're developing, we're tired. You can give yourself an out every single time because, like I said, it's not really rational to compete this hard, but it's necessary, man. When the opponent is coming at you like that, like you gotta match that to some degree, And I keep seeing the Raptors fall short of that.
Yeah, well, I think the second quarter was a great indication. Like even the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like they just let that lead balloon from like 7-8 points all the way up to 20 in like a 2 minute stretch, and I think that's the difference in the quality of the teams, right?
Well,
Like you're not a good enough team to have a 2 minute stretch like that, and the game's over.
Well, okay, but let me ask you then, because this is my big takeaway watching that was I wasn't even mad because I'm like, what do I really expect Chucky Hepburn and Grady Dick to be doing to them? AJ Lawson to be doing to them right now. You know what I mean? So my question was, what is the Raptors' goal this season? Are we trying to win or are we trying to develop, man?
I mean, I think they always try to get their hands in both. Like they've been trying to run with that model forever.
Okay,
Even
where's
back
that
in the
gotten
good
us?
old days with Masai. But I think the problem is they just don't have enough good players right now, especially with RJ and quickly out. Like how many guys are you really ready to like go to war with? I'm thinking Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Scotty.
Yep.
I'm
It
thinking
should have been Jakob, but
yeah. I mean, we'll talk about ugly. He's just ugly now.
Yo,
He's been downgraded from big ugly.
yo, poor Jakob, man.
No,
He's-
Jakob. Yeah, we love you, man. But every team needs a scapegoat.
Oh man.
But
Scape Yak.
I'll go with Jamal Shed. I'll go to war with Shed. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 guys right now. Fine, we'll throw in Mamu, but yeah, they're there.
I don't know. I couldn't go to war with Mamu last night. And
No,
that's all
but-
due respect to Mamu. I love Mamu, man. But
But you look at the Knicks, like they have dogs everywhere, right?
even Jordan
like-
Clarkson come off the bench, man. Like,
Oh, by the way,
whatever.
the-
that's not even a
the-
playoff player, but whatever.
The screen at the arena had his name incorrect for the
Oh yeah,
first,
they were calling him Jordan.
Jordan McClarkson, and I've never seen someone lose more swag. Man. I'm like, go work at Jollibee.
That's
Just
insane.
put the chicken in the bag, man.
Oh wow, that's like someone being like, "Yo, why is 2 Asians talking about podcasts? Why don't you
Yo,
go make some compound
Yo,
chicken?"
this guy
right
calling
now?"
me. Imagine
Come
if
on,
you were
man.
William McLou, man. You'd be working out in TSM Vancouver right now, man, reading out box scores.
Come on, man. Coming up next, your local car dealership.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean to your question, it's just they're trying to do a little bit of both, right? Like you would hope like the starters can prop this team up and then they can like develop guys that can come off the bench. But there's just no good development stories right now. I think Jamal you can count as one.
Yeah.
Grady was, I mean, he's just borderline unplayable
No,
in
all due
games right
respect,
now.
but like you know what I mean. That was not it.
No, like he looks like a player that's like finding himself.
Yeah, he looked like a rookie out there.
Yeah, it reminds me of his first stretch there in his rookie season when he looked really
Yeah.
lost and they had to send him to the 905.
Mm-hmm.
Like, him and Jakob, I think those are the scapegoats right now. Like Jakob hasn't been right, but listen, whether it's, the back injury or whatever it is, it's like,
I hope
you
it's the
know,
back injury.
yeah,
'Cause
it's like, but it's like,
otherwise,
hey, we paid you what, 104 million, whatever it is,
yeah,
to be our long-term starting center, and he has not delivered this season, right? So if it's just the injury, fine, we get the old Jakob back. But if it's not, then he's approaching like what? He's like 30 plus in age.
he's 30.
Yeah, that's another concern too, right?
Mm.
Because that's supposed of all the starters of everyone, like Jakob's supposed to be the most consistent, stabilizing guy,
Yeah,
and he hasn't been that at all. There's been so many stretches where you just want him off the floor.
yeah. Well, I mean,
'Cause he's
even
been
towards the
terrible.
end, they were trying to make the comeback, and they were like, "Colin Murray Boyles, you're a rookie. Go out there and make this
Go out
comeback
there
for
and
us."
miss a dunk.
Yeah, CNB really does shake dunks a lot, actually. Watching him, I'm like, what's going on, man? But
Yeah.
no, I mean, that's the part that was like, that's the part that made me a little sad watching Jakob yesterday when he let that fast break. Like,
Oh, man.
Oh man.
First
Brother.
of all, he had a guy open in the corner. He could have just passed it to.
It was a 4-on-2 fast break, and
Yeah.
yes, he got the steal. He chased down the loose ball, and I'm cool with him like handling it at half. But what's he doing, dribbling it past the 3-point line, man? You
Yeah,
gotta
no.
dish it off at that point, man.
That was a tough sequence, and like,
Yeah, Grady was open in the corner. Scotty was open on the other wing. Like, there's,
Yeah.
a million options are really there.
Yeah, no, tough L. What else, man? I think
Do
that's
you have
all I
any
got.
beef with how Darko managed this game?
I mean, not really. Like, what else is he supposed to do? I mean, Darko, like, all of us he's searching right now.
Yeah, Darko is searching. for
Darko's
sure.
searching. Like, you look at, like, he had Lawson playing
Yeah,
a bunch of minutes against Boston. It wasn't
Elijah
Chucky's
came
like,
in.
Chucky was
Chucky's
one of the
come
first
in.
guys off the bench yesterday.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
He started.
Mobo was just like they just
Mobo
never
got a-
play Mobo.
Mobo got a new shoe coming out. Serious players only.
Oh goodness, man!
gonna-
Come
we're
on,
gonna-
don't do this. Don't do this.
No,
to
no, no.
Keys.
This is free promo, man.
Oh yeah, it is. Hey man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I
Shoes
don't know
look
what.
good, man. But he plays as many minutes as Garrett Temple. Like that's not a good thing.
Hey, I would love that shoe. Mainlander, get me a size 9. I'd be happy to rock a Jonathan Mobo. But
Hey,
yeah, I mean, it's tough right now. Like you said, it's like Ochai's in the starting lineup. I thought Jacoby came in, played well for like a few minutes, and then
He did.
not. Like there's just
Good
not
second
a
half.
lot. He's searching. Like there's not a set rotation right now, especially with the 2 starters out, and it's tough. Yeah.
it's funny because it's just like the Raptors. I mean, more than anything else, I hope they had found some sort of identity to sort of
Yeah.
what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And for a while there, I mean, that's what got them that consistent stretch. Like, you could talk about the opponents not being strong and guys missing, time, and that's all true. Like, we see the impact of injuries on the Raptors right now. So we are reaping what we're sowing. But at the same time, like, the Raptors had a clear identity. And I feel like we're just not really playing up to that. Like, over time, and this has only been 2 months of the season, if we don't feel like that, like, let's trust each other, move the ball, play fast, hunt and transition, make sure we screen and time our cuts perfectly. Like we had a lot of beautiful passing sequences. I don't even remember one of the last, since the Laker game. Laker game had a couple, but still we lost that one too. So
Yeah, and it's funny watching that against the Knicks too, because they
Mhm.
got the new coach Mike Brown. Obviously trying
Sure.
to emphasize the ball movement more,
yeah,
and you saw the ball movement from the Knicks, man. They do look like a different team
yeah,
at times. Like obviously they can always go to Brunson
for sure.
when
Chico.
they need, but it's like the way the ball was moving for that team too. Like
Mhm.
they're looking good.
Well, every
what
time the
else?
Raptors try to double Brunson towards the end of the game, he would instantly pass one pass out and the next pass out into the corner. It was the same thing as when the Raptors tried to double team Austin Reeves and he snapped one pass to LeBron and LeBron snapped to Rui for the game winner. Like they were doing that with Bridges nonstop on the other side. Like I think there's also part of this is like when you're a good team, teams actually game plan against you. Like I promise you, coaches when they were coming to Toronto in the last couple of years, they were sleeping good, man. They're
Yeah.
like, you know what? I could fire up Synergy Sports for 2 hours right now, or I can take a nap.
Well,
I'm gonna
Josh,
take a
I don't know
nap.
if you saw Josh Hart on Monday tweeted. He's like, "Is there Monday Night Football in Canada?"
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, just turn on like fucking any channel, man.
You
That shit on
come
that
there's
shit
no
on
way he knows
TSN 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8, man.
They don't know no TSN over there in the U.S.
I'm
but
dying at people like who travel to Canada, like NBA players, and think that they went to like Siberia or something.
well,
They're
they
like,
saw the
is
snow
there
loss, yeah.
is there TV here?
No, it's
what are you
crazy.
talking
Meanwhile,
about,
how you
man?
talk about the NBA is like, oh, we're gonna expand to Mexico. We're gonna go to NBA Europe. I'm like, bro, you can't even go to NBA for Canada, man.
I would love to do a Canada quiz with like the U.S. players just to see like how little they know and shit.
There's no okay. There's no way Canadian like a U.S. players even know more than 3 Canadian cities, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You know how like
Like
for
maybe
Canadian
Cooper
players,
because he's from Maine
Yeah.
and it's like right there. But
because you know how like with like NBA like with like Raptors players, they always do those bits of like asking them about like things in Canada.
bro,
and
most
stuff.
Raptors players don't even know.
No,
much
but that's what
about
I'm saying.
Canada,
I
man.
want those. I want them to do those quizzes with guys who've like never played in Toronto, because I bet you the
Yeah.
answers would be hilarious, man.
Yeah, well, one of my favorite lowbrow type of content is when they ask Americans to find countries on a map.
Oh yeah, no, they'd be able to find Canada. I think they'll be able to find Canada, man.
Do you remember when Karam, can you find the clip of who was it? Ramona Shelburne of ESPN saying Mississauga, please.
Oh yeah. They had the
Yeah.
map up, right?
Yeah, find the map. Rachel Nichols had a map of Canada, like just of
Yeah.
Ontario. And then please that's one clip.
Just
and then
Google
the
Ramona Mississauga. Yeah.
Other requests, find Ramona Shelburne, Mississauga, please. We'll discover this in a second.
Yeah. Yeah. What else, man? Yeah, Red Panda.
Hey,
Came through.
the GOAT. You guys
threw
want
a
to watch the
perfect game.
performance? Hold on, put the video.
Threw a perfect game. Do, 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 do.
That's not the song, man.
Do, do, do,
Hold on,
do, 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 do.
Yo, shouts to the Raptor right there. You see, he cleared the cameraman to like give her space to be safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shouts to the Raptor right there. Hyping up the crowd.
My question is, where do they get the bowls? Like, does she bring them?
What the?
Like
oh,
the
her
bowls that?
unicycle?
Yeah, no, like the bowls that she's like kicking up to her
yeah,
head.
of
Like,
course, man. What do you mean?
like does she
Do you
have
bring
to
your
like?
podcast equipment? Like,
Does she have to go to like Home Sense? Yeah.
No, she got that with her at all times. Yo, why we remove it, man? We're not gonna. Come on, man. We're missing the whole action. Hold on. Come on, I know we've seen this a million times. This honestly may be my favorite thing about NBA games these days, man. Bro, she just kicked 5 bowls on the
Yo,
top
when
of her
she
head.
did the 5 bowls, like incredible, man.
She's calling Murray bowls, man.
No, incredible, man. I think it was OVO Nico was courtside, and he was like enamored by that, man.
Yo, that was one of your theories that you could have been OVO Nico in a different lifetime.
Yeah. If I went to the same school as Drake, I would be OVO Nico right now.
This is the funniest thing I've
Yourself, you say, I'm going to stick it out for that year in Mississauga, right?
Oh man. Well, hold on. How many people
Yo.
here are still on ESPN? Amin
That's what-
and Zach are definitely gone.
God damn, they just all moved to Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess no one
Mississauga.
really gets fired in this
Yo,
business.
this what
They just
this what
change industries.
Mississauga feels like in the nighttime, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot to include this in there. Karam, if you just go to the official NBA Twitter or IG, there was this Asian kid who went viral at the arena.
Oh, the
yesterday.
adorable little Asian kids
Yeah.
dancing courtside. Yeah, the
Apparently
NBA account posted
he's a
it.
son of someone who works at Kith. Yeah.
Oh, he's Kevin
He's
from
the
that
son.
lifestyle
He's
kid.
the son of Kith. He's the son of Kith.
That's insane.
Yeah. So if Kith wants to send me some stuff, I'd be happy to pass it on.
Really?
To Mainlander. Yeah. I mean, there are some Toronto names that are hard to pronounce. Like Queens Key.
Yeah, for
Pascal
sure.
struggled with Spadina, which that was a tough look.
Spadina, he said.
Yeah.
He called a hyena somehow.
Strachan.
Yeah, Strachan. Yeah.
yeah,
But who's really
Strachan.
on Strawn like that, man?
Yeah. Also, like
Jeremy Strawn.
I took the subway for the first time in a while.
Oh, really?
On why does it sound like God beaming from high above?
You should take a vacation too.
I took the subway on Monday. So it's no longer Dundas Station, huh? It's just TMU. Yeah,
Oh, it's TMU now, man.
I almost missed my stop, man.
This guy's like, yo, I almost
They're like,
get to.
they're like TMU station. I'm like, you gotta at least go TMU formerly Dundas or something.
What were you going to, man?
I'll go
Uniqlo
to
or
Young
something?
Dundas to watch No Other Choice, the Korean movie.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I'm like TMU, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet me at Sofoka Square, man.
Sankofa Square.
Yeah.
No one's ever called it that. I'm sorry. Like
Yo,
Toronto
we're
keeps.
losing recipes,
No,
man.
I understand the whole thing. Like Dundas,
No, I
like
do
he was
too.
racist or
Yeah.
something. Like you know what? Obviously, bro. If you were from 300 years ago, I just
Dog.
assume you're racist, man.
Wilfrid Laurier was bad, you know. Did we rename that yet?
We
Like,
got to
come on.
change the bills now, the $5 bills. Like, no, I'm just saying. I just assume. Honestly, I assume everyone from 50 years ago was racist. So like,
Yo.
it's okay. Like honestly, I appreciate it. It's all done in good faith, but
Yeah.
they can lead to some confusion for sure.
Anyways, I'm not feeling the TMU station name. Anyways.
We got Timu Station, Timu University. Sorry to all TMU students.
No.
Maybe Karim, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
TMU
don't think so.
bold. Their nickname is literally just a font choice. Yeah.
Not
Was italics taken?
not to be confused with the Humber College Italics.
Oh my god! Wait! Is that really their name?
No.
Oh fuck, man! I would have believed anything, man. Anyways, yeah, Cup fever's over. I don't know
Yeah.
what else.
I mean, I think it's good for the Raptors to know themselves, and I do think they should make a decision as to whether developing or not. The thing is, if they do choose that they're developing, then you kind of have to look at the situation like, well, like, what are we doing with Brandon then? You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say this, but sometimes, like, the critics were right to some degree. Like, the Raptors are a pretty confusing team. Like, people kind of called this even coming into the season. Like, what are we actually trying to do this year? That's always should be a goal of you. Like, you should know that ahead of time. You know.
Well, I think if you were to choose, like it is win now, right? It's win now,
Okay.
and the team is not good enough right now to win now, which I think is where a lot of people had the Raptors. So I don't know, man. First quote unquote quarter of the season's done. Take a little break.
Yeah.
Let's see how the second quarter looks.
I'm still pretty overall proud. Like, I think like if we gave a grade to the first, and this is not even a quarter. This is like almost a third of the season already over. But like, if we had to give a grade to this thing, we'd probably still give it a B, maybe a
Yeah,
B
I'll give it a
plus.
B.
This is
I'll
a good
give B.
comment from Tyler, who sent in $7. Thank you, Tyler. They said, I think if the Raptors steadily went 15-11, people will be happy. But because we went on an unexpected run, people's expectations got too high. I think there's some fairness to that
Yeah,
comment.
that's why I think we should just like keep the big picture in mind. Like 82 games. Like I think the Raptors' record reflects kind of where they're gonna be, just around 500. And it's like I'll be interested to see even games next week, like against Miami. Like how do they stack up? Because like I don't know, a lot of these teams feel pretty even in the East, but like do the Raptors belong in the same class as a lot of these teams right now? Like right now, it doesn't feel like it. Right now, it feels like they're like a play-in type team, right? So.
Damn.
And again,
So
that's
are
where
we back
everyone
with
had
the Hawks and Bulls? Is that what you're telling me?
But that's where everyone had the Raptors. Anyways, I think we have the video of this kid.
Yeah. Last thing from the
went
game last
viral.
night.
I'm dying at the music, man.
Yeah,
They could
turn
license the music in the
down.
arena.
God damn. Hey.
So they showed this kid at least 4 times.
Yeah.
Because the Raps were so bad. This is like when Raps were so bad they hired Drake as a global ambassador.
No. This is a better ambassador than Drake, man. Come on.
They're like,
now.
how do we distract? Yeah.
They're like, Raptors down 25. Matt Devlin saying they're right there, and then this
Oh my
kid is
God.
going nuts.
Well,
Look,
I felt bad because like they would pan to like other fans, and the fan that got panned to next always got booed.
Yeah.
Like they would pan to like a girl just like dancing, and everyone's like, "Boo! Get
Put
her
that
off
kid
the
back on the
screen."
stage.
By the way, we were sitting in the 100s yesterday, and was sitting behind me was an entire basketball team who was there to like, they get to sing "Stand with the Players" during the national anthem and stuff. And man, those kids, man, they would not stop kicking my chair. This one kid started tapping me, trying to play games. Like, tapped me like 3 times.
You're like, shut up! I'm trying to watch Josh.
So I
Hart.
ignored this. And then after Chucky missed a 3, I turned around. I'm like, yo, you tap me one more time, I'm telling security to kick you out. You taking my side on this? Me By the way, their team is the Burlington Force under 13 because they showed them on screen.
I was
To
gonna
the
ask how
parents-
old are these people, man?
To the parents of the Burlington Force under 13
Oh
team,
my God.
please be better. Tell your kids to settle down.
No,
No, but at no point should they be kicking chairs.
I'm
You
dying,
tapping me?
man. I'm dying.
You tapping me? You don't like what are you doing? I legit turned around. I'm like, yo, I'm calling security on you, and then I didn't hear shit from them until the Knicks had 67 points and they were like 6-7. Yeah. No, if a kid is like purposely annoying you,
Yeah, I can't.
like
man. I
like
can't,
like, are
dog.
you just gonna sit there and take it? Yeah.
It's a kid, bro. It's a
No,
child.
I can't.
Why can't
I
you
can't.
deal with this in a normal way?
No,
man?
but they're legit annoying me. Like I'm
You
not.
could be like-
I'm not here to play games. I'm here to watch the NBA Cup Quarterfinals, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was legit trying to get them kicked out, man. I was like, this ain't right.
So
Yeah.
you know, if you called security over, they
Yeah.
come over and they would just tell the kid, like, "Can you stop kicking this elderly gentleman,
That's fine.
please?"
Yeah.
And
I
the
think
kid
that's
might
fair.
still keep doing it. It's the same thing as you telling the kid.
Well, if he
that.
keeps doing it, then I'm gonna, report it to Bobby Webster or something. You know?
You're like,
I'm gonna turn
"Bob."
into a Karen, man. I'm a Chinese Karen, man. What's a Chinese name for Karen, man? Kitty?
Karen.
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 Yo, call me
我
Karen,
是
man.
Karen.
No.
我叫警察。
Yo, I hate kids, man.
Yo,
I
this
think-
guy really hates kids so
I think when
much,
you get
man.
I think when you get seats at the arena, they should tell you in advance like the age group that's sitting around you.
They should have a parental section.
Yeah, this
know,
is
I
like
think when it comes to
flying.
think
This is
about
like
it.
when you're flying. Like I don't want a crying kid behind me. That's not cute. Like shut up. I'm trying to watch Crazy Rich Asians, man. on these
These cheap
bum ass
Air Can-
headphones that they hand out on United.
Yeah, these cheap ass Air Canada headphones sound like tinnitus, man. Can you please just shut up?
Yo, my nephew was kind of scared. He's like, "Yo, are you legit gonna fight these kids?"
Yo, but isn't your nephew the same age as these kids?
yeah.
Why don't
and
you have him deal with it?
No,
Have
they
him tell
were
his
kicking
classmates
his
to
chair.
shut
I'm
up,
like, yo, I'm gonna stand up for my nephew, man. This is the NBA Cup. Yo, they don't read the code of conduct. They read the
was
code of
gonna
conduct.
say, that
Yo, there's
card
a
is
code
right
of yo,
there.
there's a card. Like, do not be disruptive. Yeah, don't disrupt me, man. I'm here to watch a game.
You know what? You know what? I feel you. You know what? You've actually
No.
talked me onto your side.
If anybody knows the Burlington Force under 13 team, tell them. Tell them I want to talk to their parents.
Well, whatever. That's the thing. It's really the parents, right? I mean, I'm not saying kids don't have some responsibility.
No, but the
they're
parents
literally
sat
kids.
in another row, so the kids were just all in the same row.
Well, go tell their parents. Don't go tell security, man. Come on, dog. You gotta.
No, these people need to learn lessons, man. Yeah, there's
What's the lesson, bro?
this
Did
ain't
you
right.
scare them? Did you
No.
intimidate them? I guess you're
Yeah.
not. I guess you know what? Not to be rude or anything. But you're not really intimidating at all.
I'm not an
buddy.
intimidating cat. That's why I always threaten people with authority. Yeah. I'm like I know you ain't scared of me, but big man over there, security man about to come snatch you. I'm like, is this what you want? You stood in front of fucking Jacoby Walter at the anthem, and now you're about to go see the police.
Yo, hey, speaking of
Yeah.
kids, by the way, that little dancing kid that they showed a million times, which
Yeah.
was super adorable. It was great, especially the first time when they showed it. Like it was a huge thing.
Yeah.
That little kid, if you look at the face of that kid, I swear to
Yeah.
God, that looks like the last emperor of China.
Yo, honestly, yeah. No, it really does.
Puyi.
No, it really does.
Yo, you guys don't understand. The last Qing Dynasty ended with this little kid right
Yo,
here.
yo,
Had to be emperor at the age of 2. Obviously, that didn't go well, but
That
yeah,
movie's
that's
that
who
movie's
showed
on
up, man.
Criterion about him. Yeah. I love that he's wearing the kith too, man. Yeah.
Oh no, he got that shit off for sure. Look at that,
really
the hat.
he really the son of Kith, man. It's crazy.
Yo, by the way, why don't we stop wearing these Asian hats, bro? We got to bring those back, man. That cap is fire, yo.
Yo, only
Yo,
people
like a
wearing that hat
skull
is like white tourists in Chinatown.
Yeah, basically.
You don't want that.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Someone's like, "Were you wearing the Wangstradamus hoodie? Hard to be intimidating in that." It's like, yo, don't make me predict your downfall on my pod tomorrow, bro.
Yo, I hope those parents are listeners of the show, man.
Yo, I hope so. I hope this message goes through to them, man.
Yeah.
Hit me up on email. I want to talk about your kids, man.
Yo,
Straight
people
up.
slandering the kid right now is crazy.
Let me teach you a few things about parenting, man.
So it's
Come
dude,
on,
that kid
man.
has a big head. Not trying to be disrespectful. This is just how Asian babies are built, man. We come out with huge heads. Okay?
Oh, God.
Me, I never grew out of it, but other people do.
Anyways, we're keeping this under an hour today. So,
All
Shams reported yesterday. I know you
we're
talked
not
about
taking
this.
no break or nothing. We just going
No,
straight
we don't
to
need a
Shams?
break. We don't
All
need
right,
a
all right,
break.
let's go. Let's keep going.
We got I know you already talked about this on Off the Roster. Make sure you guys subscribe. And
Yeah,
we
a
talked
little
about this
bit.
on the post
A
game
little
show.
bit. Hey, by the way, Danny Green was on off the roster, man. That was huge.
I can get Danny Green anytime. Yeah, go check out Danny, man. Yeah, Danny's good.
Come on, man.
No, sorry, Amo. Sorry,
Be a
Amo.
good,
I'm just
be a good teammate.
I'm
man.
just in a
Come on,
bad
dog.
mood right now, man.
For what? Because the kid kicked you?
Goddamn Burlington
This
Force.
guy got bullied by a kid. I can't believe
Don't
it.
make me drive out to Burlington. Only good thing about Burlington is my therapist is from there.
This guy going to Nikola Tesla Highway right now. Hey, one of the coolest names, by the way. That's in Hamilton, but yeah, it's a pretty cool highway.
I've driven there on the way to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't make me put you in the coat factory.
My guy going to Downers.
Oh God. Yo, that's where I had my bachelor party. Yeah.
Yo, it's like legit one of the it's,
Sundowners.
Yeah, it's legit one of the greatest strip clubs in Canada.
The sun went down, the sun came up that night.
Oh man.
Yeah, Shams Charania reported that Anthony Davis is expected to be a trade target of several teams, and he listed the Detroit Pistons, Atlanta Hawks, and Toronto Raptors. I believe a Raptors trade package would be something like, I don't know, RJ plus Jakob, which I don't know why the Mavericks would be interested in that.
Yeah, like 1 year ago they traded AD for Luka Doncic, or Luka Doncic for AD, but the next time around they trade him for Jakob Poeltl and RJ. Does that mean by proxy of I guess of the trade assets we could have traded Jakob and RJ?
I think they would need to
Doesn't make
hire
no sense, man.
they would need to hire a Reebok executive if they want to get this deal done as their GM. AD turns 33 in March. He's eligible for a 4-year, $275 million max extension next summer. Otherwise, he can become a free agent in 2027 if he opts out of his $63 million player option for that season. You're basically paying AD like $70 million plus into his age 37 season.
Okay, I don't think AD's gonna get that max contract.
He'll get close. I think he'll get $50 million.
He'll get 50. That's fine.
Yeah, but to me, this is a pretty easy no. I don't know if there's anything you wanted to add to that.
Well, I mean, if we can be realistic about it, AD is far superior player than both Jakob and RJ combined.
Yes, but also we gotta be realistic that the Raptors aren't an AD away
from anything,
from suddenly becoming a contender.
Yeah, that.
And you're running into problems long term. You're committing to AD in this case, right?
Well, if you're trading for AD, you're hoping to extend him.
Yeah.
Right? There is also the chance that you trade for AD, but you don't extend him, in which case you are turning two longer-term cost-controlled pieces in RJ and Jakob into, I guess, a year and a half expiring, which is pretty big. But again, what does the expiring really do for Toronto in that instance? It depends. I think, similar to the Brandon Ingram scenario, it's probably one where they're going to have a hard time finding suitors for AD in free agency. Free agency's kind of dead, right? His own agent, Rich Paul, has said that previously. It's free agency is kind of dead. And Rich Paul was actually kind of bragging about how he got a good deal for BI, even in the market where there wasn't a lot of interest in BI for free agency itself.
He's like, I scammed Bobby.
No, but I think he, even though that's pretty aggressive to say publicly, but I do think that there's a fair some sort of fairness in that. And if you look ahead to it, I don't think there's going to be AD's in free agency at the age of 34 or 35. Oh, he'll be 34 at that point. It's not like people are going to be battering down the doors to all give him maxes, right? So I think the hope is that you get him traded out of this Dallas situation to a team that intends to re-sign him to a certain degree. So it's not quite pre-agency like it was with Brandon, because Brandon was about to be a free agent. And obviously that's what happened. The Raptors essentially agreed to an extension with Brandon before even trading for him, and that's what happened here. It could be similar in this sense. The other part that I think is interesting is, so Detroit, I can't really see Detroit making this move just because.
Really? Because I was going to say I think Detroit should do it.
Well, they already have two of the best bigs in the East already, in Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart.
Well, I think it depends on how much you have to give up. like I feel like Detroit has pieces that they can give up. Right?
it'll be like Tobias Harris in there for money.
Yep. Jaden Ivey,
Jaden Ivey, which not that exciting of a
maybe
prospect.
some
I'm not gonna
picks.
lie.
Like if that's all it takes to get AD, I think Detroit's in a different situation
Sure.
where they are contending, and
But-
this is a piece that maybe does vault them.
I just feel like you're reinforcing a strength of theirs that like they already have a lot of. Obviously, AD's better than I don't
Sure.
even know if he's better than Duran. Duran's
I
so
don't-
good, but
With Detroit, I don't think you need to make that long-term commitment. You know, if that's the price that you pay, I almost feel like
You
you
just
can
rent
bring
him?
in KD for a year or two or whatever.
yeah.
And just see what happens, right?
If I were to try to bring in more perimeter help, it feels like Cade is the only guy is able to dribble. Everyone else kind of beats you up, but like Cade
Yeah.
is the main threat.
I will say, like, aside from
Yeah.
the availability, like, AD's still a very impactful
Yeah,
player.
he's a fantastic player. And then I think it's interesting that it's Toronto and Atlanta are the other two teams.
Yeah.
That was the two teams that were in for Brandon Ingram. Like Toronto and Atlanta are perpetually like, yo, we're one trade away from being a good team.
Right. If I'm Atlanta, I just kind of stand pat. I know Jalen Johnson's been like balling out.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Kongu's
Well, they
been
need
good.
a center
Like,
for the future.
but they have a good young team. I don't feel like they need to disrupt that right now. Like
I mean, yes and no. I mean,
but
like,
they're in the Toronto situation. It's like you trade for
Exactly.
KD, like AD. Like what are you gonna do? Like
Well,
it's not
they're-
like you're gonna do anything.
they're still a play-in team. Like even if Atlanta went to the playoffs, they're not beating
Yeah.
anyone in the first round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
So,
I don't know.
I feel like it's interesting because like the level of interest in AD seems to be teams that would want to take the next jump. And also, by the way, this league's not coming from Toronto's side. Like, it's also interesting that like, so Rich Paul obviously is head of Clutch Sports. Like, the Hawks have Trae Young, and the Raptors have Brandon Ingram. So, I think that like there is a good working relationship between both Toronto and Atlanta with like Clutch Sports, and I think obviously that's who represents AD in this case too. I mean, if the Raptors traded for AD, like I wouldn't hate it. Like obviously it's a huge talent upgrade. Like you can say whatever you want, but like he is definitely way more talented than both RJ and Jakob. I would say that based on the rest of the pieces in the roster, Raptors are not ready to win now. And if you made the playoffs, you would have three strong players in AD, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes. That's great, but the rest of the roster are just not ready to compete. You know what I mean? Like that could be great, but you might still have Ochai and Jamal in the backcourt. You know
Well,
what
I
mean?
just
Like,
think-
that's still not going to take you nowhere. So, and then I think the other part is the Raptors definitely feel very comfortable with how much they can take care of players health wise. Like this is this if they did do this would be the third time they ran the same strategy, which is all NBA caliber player, undervalued in the market because of injuries, and we're going to acquire them because we feel like Alex McKechnie is a miracle worker. And he did miracles with Kawhi, and he's kind of doing it right now with Brandon. Like the whole big thing with Brandon was he's not available. He's played every single game.
Yeah. And he's played so much. People are begging for him to rest.
Yeah, they're like, shouldn't you take a break? Brandon's like, no, man.
They're like,
I
what
miss
happened to load
basketball.
management? No, I think if you're gonna make a trade and like pair another star
Mm-hmm.
next to Scotty, like you want him to be a bit younger here.
I agree
and,
for sure.
And I get like those players aren't like readily available.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't think this makes sense from this would make the Raptors even more confusing from like a timeline.
But
standpoint.
bro, you know this, man. Raptors love
They're
to
about to
zag.
go on 3 timelines. We on AD's timeline, we on Ingram's timeline, and we on Scotty's timeline.
They're on that For You tab.
Yo.
They're on the Home tab.
Yo, we're about to
Got a
stagger
Raptors media
3
list.
different. We're gonna win a ring in AD's last prime years. We're gonna win a ring in Ingram's prime year, and then Scotty's gonna hit his prime.
What are the Raptors cooking when they make these timelines?
Yo,
man?
it's crazy, man.
Scotty's like, how is the team older than when I started the rebuild?
I would be shocked, if the Raptors.
Hey, by the way,
actually make a trade for this.
Would you rather have Scotty, Brandon, and AD, or would you rather have Scotty, OG, Fred, and Pascal?
Yeah, I mean that's tough.
Because how did we start the rebuild with that, and now we're going to this? Like,
Yeah, egos.
it is kind of funny, man. It is kind of funny.
I thought you
Again,
were
I
gonna
wouldn't
ask
hate
me-
it if they got AD, man. Talent-wise, it'd be crazy. Like, he would genuinely be right there with Chris Bosh as the most talented. Like,
I'd rather
bigs
just
we've
go
ever had.
get Kawhi for like below market value or
Really? I
something.
just asked you. I just asked you earlier this week if you would do IQ or RJ for Kawhi, and you said hell no, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to drop a bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kawhi.
just a heads up. I'm going to definitely release a clip this week where you drop that bar. So
God damn
I'm
it.
just so glad that
Oh
we
yeah,
have this here.
never mind. I hate Kawhi. Yeah, Mavericks are also open to exploring trades for Daniel Gafford, Klay Thompson, and D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, no shit.
Yo, this is literal garage sale. Okay,
This is
you got
the
a bunch
no
of
shit.
that,
This is
that
the
you
no
don't need.
shit trade list.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
a little Gafford. A little Gafford.
What's
we
okay?
need a
But
big?
what are we bringing? I understand we need a backup big.
Yeah.
We bring in Daniel Gafford. Are we better than a play-in team? Are we better than a first
I
round
know.
out? No, man.
I'm more open to just signing a center like off the street type.
So you want another Orlando Robinson?
Yeah, but maybe a better street. Yeah, maybe not.
Those
maybe
are the
not,
streets, bro.
Maybe not a Sofoka Square. Like
We've done this, okay? We've shopped off the street before. Okay, you get Alex Len, you get
Yeah.
Bruno Fernando, you get Colin Castleton, you get
Yeah.
Orlando Robinson. Like we've actually run this strategy.
Goodness, man, we've really bought every no-name brand, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, people like they need Gafford. Like, I mean, yeah, Gafford would definitely improve this team 100%. But does it improve it meaningfully? Does it change us to a different tier? I don't really think so, man. And I don't want to give up any sort of like long-term pieces to sort of make like a temporary. And also like how old's Gafford? Gafford's got to be like at least 30 at this point, man.
I feel like Gafford is like secretly 33 or something.
Gafford is 27. Okay, never mind.
Oh, in
actually.
his
What?
prime, man.
Oh,
Let's
whoa,
go.
hold on, wait. How?
Scotty's timeline.
This guy must have entered the league at the age of 6 or something. I
Yo,
feel like I've watched a
Scotty's
decade of
timeline.
Daniel Gafford. All right, never mind. Yeah, we can
There
get
we go.
Daniel Gafford. Then sure, whatever.
Did you hear? Did you hear a friend of the program, Dwight Powell, might be retiring at the end of the year?
Really?
Yeah, there's like a report going around. I'm like, no disrespect to Dwight, you know.
Hold on. Is he retiring or is his contract expiring?
No, but no,
'Cause
like
those are two
legit.
separate
No, legit. There's reports that he's retiring, and I'm like, yo, we doing a Dwight Powell retiring rumor talk right now?
I mean,
Mark Cuban apparently came out and said false.
really? Oh, yo, he's on a player option for this year. Oh, good for him, man. I mean, shouts to Dwight Powell, man. He always showed up for Team Canada. You know what I mean? Every big game for Team Canada, Dwight Powell had 3 fouls in the first half.
I'm just saying we need to announce
I love
a
Dwight.
Powell retirement now. Like,
Well, come on.
sorry, man. Burlington Force got me
Yo,
real
this
grumpy.
guy got pressed by kids. I can't believe it.
I hate kids, man. I really
Well, we
hate
know.
kids.
We could tell, man.
All right, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Raptors don't play for many days.
What are
we
we
got
gonna
you.
do, man?
We got
should
you on the
interview
six
some
pack.
former Raptors or something, man.
Yeah, we got Fred VanVleet lined up next week. So if we put it out there, then now if he bails, then it's on him.
Hey,
Yeah.
he promised to be unguarded, which is the title of his pod. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're gonna ask him the hard questions.
Yeah. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to hear from Fred, man? What happened
Oh,
at
God,
the
don't
end?
ask the chat, man. We'll
What
prepare
broke down
our
at the
own,
end?
Friday.
Did you
Tune
and
in.
Scotty have beef?
I'm sure Friday it's gonna be snowy again. Don't worry, we're gonna get through this lonely December together, everybody. Friday 6-pack. We got Anthony Edwards playing ping pong with Olympic athletes.
Oh yeah.
Gonna get your thoughts on John Cena's retirement, which is coming up on Saturday. His
Wait, how
final
long
match.
has he been retiring for, bro? I thought that was the whole big thing
Yeah.
with the Super like SmackDown last year was like
Gonna
he was
catch
retiring.
advanced screening of Marty Supreme tomorrow, so I have a review on that for you.
Oh yeah, fire.
Are you coming to that? Yeah.
I just remembered
your
to
email.
RSVP, so I did RSVP yesterday.
Okay.
Hopefully, I
You'll be fine.
got in. I should be fine.
And then GQ came out with 44 things that you should do with your boys. So you know, I love nothing more than a list to go through on a Friday. So
damn, is podcasting one of them?
no, but camping's one of them.
word.
Concerts, dinner.
Is it going to a Bad Not Good concert on Thursday
Oh
night?
yeah, I believe we're going to a Bad Not Good. Hopefully it's good not bad.
Man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Burlington Force hit me up.
Yeah.
Let's
Give me
talk.
the names of those children, man.
Yeah,
Burlington
yeah.
forced them out. All right, let's end this. Will,
Guys, have a good time with the week ahead. Raptors take a break. You should take a break too, but not from the pod. Enjoy the vibes of the pod. But ultimately, if the Raptors are going to take the next 2 days off practice, then you should probably take the next 2 days off, just for your mental. You know what I mean? We've been marinating, we've been soaking in this, and it's time to take the bird out and actually put it in the oven.
Yeah, keep showing up to your dead end job. Holiday break's almost here. Christmas
Hey man,
party.
holiday party coming up. You know what I mean?
Get to hang out with people that you don't like.
Yeah, get a little LCBO gift card for your producers.
Yeah. Find out who's the person who's like the most drunk, who likes to get crazy.
Yeah, gossip about the sloppiest person at your work
Yeah,
party.
probably Rick in accounting.
Yeah, Rick in accounting probably gets
Yeah.
down. You know
Or
what I
like
mean?
Mark in HR,
Yeah. Oh, he's an HR
Yo,
for a reason, man.
Yo, HR people always wilding out at Christmas parties. Man.
They can't call it. They can't call it on themselves. It's like Adriana being like,
They're like,
a wife
like,
can't
what you
testify against his husband.
They're like, what you gonna do? Stab me?
What you gonna do? Report me to me?
Yeah. Anyways, shout out to everybody except for the Burlington Force, and we'll see
right.
you. We'll see you on Friday.
Yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy. Peace.